6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Zahra Sikandar. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has urged coalition parties to foster a spirit of unity for progress of the country. Deputy Prime Minister says Pakistan is committed to its long-standing policy of not recognizing Israel without a negotiated two-state solution. National Assembly has approved all supplementary grants pertaining to different ministries and divisions for current and last financial years. World Bank has assured its support to Pakistan for effective implementation of country partnership framework. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have reaffirmed commitment to strengthen tech partnerships. Saudi Arabia has granted $30 million to Palestinian Authority to help alleviate severe financial crisis in Gaza. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammed Shehbaz Sharif has urged coalition parties to foster a spirit of unity for progress and development of the country. He was talking to members of the Senate and National Assembly in Islamabad today after approval of the federal budget. The Prime Minister expressed gratitude to all coalition parties for their role in preparation and approval of the budget. Referring to Pakistan's recent victory against Indian aggression, the Prime Minister said armed forces, political leadership, people, civil society, and media of Pakistan all unitedly crushed the evil designs of the enemy. He said diplomatic delegation led by Chairman Pakistan People's Party Bilawal Bhutto Zardari made Pakistan's position clear and exposed India's nefarious intentions. Speaking about the situation in the Middle East, Prime Minister said Pakistan expressed solidarity with Iran at all levels during the Israeli aggression against Iran. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar has reiterated Pakistan's principled position that it will not recognize Israel unless a two-state solution is reached to the Palestine issue. He was briefing the newsmen in Islamabad today about Pakistan's achievement and recent diplomatic engagements. The Deputy Prime Minister said Pakistan has always advocated for two-state solution to the Palestine issue with establishment of a sovereign, viable and independent Palestinian state based on pre-1967 borders with Al-Quds al-Sharif as its capital. To a question, Ishaq Dar said Pakistan and the United States are actively engaged, in tariff talks, and it is hoped that both countries will reach a win-win conclusion. The Deputy Prime Minister said Pakistan had never asked for ceasefire nor engaging in dialogue process with India. However, he made it clear that Pakistan is ready for composite talks with India in a dignified manner on all outstanding issues, including Jammu and Kashmir dispute. The National Assembly has approved all supplementary grants pertaining to different ministries and divisions for the current and last financial years. The House also approved excess demands for the grants for the last financial year. These were moved by Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb. Prime Minister Mohammed Shehbaz Sharif has directed National Disaster Management Authority to further coordinate safety measures near rivers and streams. In a statement expressing deep grief and sorrow over the death of two recent flood in Khwazakhela area near River Savad, he prayed for the eternal peace of the deceased and patience for their families. 11 tourists were swept away due to flash flood in the Khwazakhela area of District Savad today. According to Rescue 1122, rescue operation is underway to recover missing people from River Savad. Meanwhile, the Provincial Disaster Management Authority, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, issued a flood alert after water discharge levels at Khwazakhela in River Savad. According to PDMA, the water level surged to nearly 78,000 cusecs, categorizing it as a very high flood situation due to the ongoing heavy rainfall in the region. The Provincial Emergency Operations Center at PDMA remains active 24/7 and can be reached via helpline 1700 for any assistance or guidance. Field Marshal Sayed Asimunir, Chief of Army Staff, has urged the young officers to embody high standards of integrity, professionalism, and patriotic commitment to fulfillment of their responsibilities to the nation. He was interacting with the probationary officers of the 52nd Common Training Program of the Civil Services Academy during a session held at the Army Auditorium in Rawalpindi. The Field Marshal spoke on a range of critical issues, including national security imperatives, prevailing internal and external challenges, and the pivotal role of Pakistan Armed Forces in preserving regional peace and national stability. He underscored the imperative of inter-institutional cohesion, mutual respect, and unified national purpose in advancing Pakistan's strategic and developmental objectives. Chairman Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee General Sahir Shamshad Mirza visited Australia to attend 14th session of the annual Defence and Security Talks. During the visit, he met civilian and military leadership of Australia, including Chief of Defence Forces Admiral David Johnston, Director General Office of National Intelligence Andrew Shearer, and Chief of Australian Army Lieutenant General Simon Stewart. During the visit, General Sahir Shamshad Mirza delivered a lecture in Australian Defence College on Pakistan's security perspective and highlighted Pakistan's contributions to the regional peace and stability. He also visited Australian naval ship HMAS Adelaide. The World Bank leadership has assured its complete support to Pakistan for an effective implementation of the country partnership framework. This assurance was given during a meeting of the World Bank leadership with Minister for Economic Affairs Ahad Khan Chima in the United States. Talking to the Minister, Managing Director Operations Anna Bajurde, and South Asia Regional Vice President of the World Bank Martin Razer underscored the institution's continued commitment to Pakistan's sustainable economic development. Speaking on the occasion, the minister reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to working closely with the World Bank country team to achieve CPF's ambitious development objectives and transformational impacts. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have reaffirmed commitment to strengthen deeper tech partnerships. The resolve was expressed during a meeting of Minister for IT and Telecommunication on Shahzad Fatma Khwaja with Saudi Minister for Communications and Information Technology, Engineer Abdullah Al-Sawaha in Islamabad today. Both ministers emphasized cooperation in artificial intelligence and computing technologies. Shahzad Fatma Khwaja also reiterated Pakistan's support for Saudi Arabia's national semiconductor hub, Pakistan Digital Corridor to China, and Central Asia was also discussed in the meeting. This is Radio Pakistan. All parties here at conference, senior leader Mirwais Umar Farooq has extended greetings to the Muslim Ummah, particularly the people of occupied Jammu and Kashmir, on the beginning of new Islamic year, praying for the peace, unity, and strength for the Muslims across the world. Addressing the Friday congregation at the historic Jamia Masjid in Srinagar today, Mirwais Umar Farooq appealed to Muslim countries to unite against challenges being faced by the Muslim world. He said the people of Jammu and Kashmir stand in solidarity with their Palestinian brothers and sisters during this time of severe trial and salute their patience and courage. Meanwhile, Mirwais Umar Farooq welcomed the ceasefire between Iran and Israel, praising the resilience and courage of the Iranian people in the face of aggression and war imposed upon them. In Azad Jammu and Kashmir, a protest rally demanding release of Kashmir prisoners in Indian jails was taken out at Jhelum Valley today. It was arranged by Pasbane Hurriyat. A significant number of people, including youth and children, participated in the rally. At least 72 more Palestinians have been martyred in Israeli attacks across Gaza. Israel's war in Gaza has martyred at least over 56,100 people since October 2023. Meanwhile, Gaza's government media office said at least 549 Palestinians were martyred while trying to access humanitarian supplies in the past 4 weeks. Saudi Arabia has granted $30 million to the Palestinian Authority to help alleviate the severe financial crisis in Gaza. In a statement, Palestinian Minister for Finance Umar Britain said the grant would significantly reduce financial crisis. The World Health Organization chief Tedros Adhanom says agency successfully delivered its first medical shipment into Gaza since 2nd of March. In a post on X, he said World Health Organization transported 9 trucks carrying essential medical supplies, 2,000 units of blood and 1,500 units of plasma into Gaza. The European Union has condemned the catastrophic humanitarian situation in Gaza. At a meeting in Brussels, leaders of the European Union called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and the unconditional release of all hostages to permanently end hostilities. The United States has reached an agreement with China to speed up rare earth shipment into America. Both the United States and China have confirmed the agreement. And finally, the weather. Widespread rain, wind and thunder showers expected in Sindh, northeastern and southern Balochistan, while at scattered places in Islamabad, Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. With this, we come to the end of the news. For more news and analysis, visit our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan is official.